Welcome, viewers and listeners, to the ASMR portion of the video. I'm here to warn you that throughout the video, there are multiple slurps. If you are someone who particularly hates slurping, there will be an on-screen notification to let you know that one is coming up so you can avert your ears and not ruin your listening experience. And now, welcome to Jeemod Cooking. What up, Jeemos? We're in the kitchen, the beer bottles, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Nestle, you wanna sponsor us? Go ahead. What we're gonna do today, right now, because it's the perfect time, it's the best goddamn sandwiches of your life. So whenever you're cooking, you need there's one thing that you always need. Cooking beer. You gotta have this on your person at all times. Modelo, if you want to sponsor us, go ahead. These chicken Sammy-Sams, they're gonna be chicken, hence the name, chicken Sammy-Sams. So we're gonna get some nice chicken breast. If you can find some good chicken breast, that's good. If you can find shitty chicken breast, it's fine. So what we're gonna use, gonna get a cutting board. This house, I just moved in this house, so we don't. I lost my other cutting board, the big one, the really nice one. So we have this one. It's fine. It's small. If you can have a big cutting board, that's better. Do that. But we got this. So chicken, we need paper towels. That's how you put the paper towels down. If someone knows of like a more sustainable way of drying chicken, comment down below. That'd be a good thing to know. Don't forget to open your beer. Ooh, you like that? Pack into these package of chicken. Got that chicken out. Grab another paper towel. Pat that shit down. You want this to be kind of dry. It honestly doesn't matter because we're gonna get these shits wet anyway. Alright, now that they're nice and dry, you want to make sure they're nice and disciplined too, so give them a little spank. Rest in peace, legend. Now comes the seasoning. Like I said, there's a new house. Don't come for me for the spice rack. Spices are so expensive. Alright, here's salt. Okay, so I live in Mexico and kosher salt is like kind of a thing, not really. So I had to go with this. When you got them big bags, just get like a little cup thing here, and you can just be like, all right, I'll be back because I need 2 hands for this. Basically, we're gonna do salt, we're gonna do pepper, we're gonna do garlic powder, we're gonna do paprika, we're gonna do cayenne, and that's probably it, honestly. If you have some fire like chile árbol or chile ancho, go for it. That will make your chicken so good, so good. I don't have that yet. All right, so now they're nice and seasoned. You'll notice how they're pretty much colored all around, because you want every fucking bite to have that flavor. You don't want just like some parts that have some flavor and some parts that don't. But honestly, just do what you're comfortable with. We're not going for like scientific perfection. We just want something to taste good. All right, so now the next step, we need some bowls. Got some bowls. Let's see if I have another one to use. God damn it! No. Okay, we'll get. Oh, this works. Yeah, look at that. Tupperware, that works fine. All right, so what you're gonna need, you're gonna need flour. Just any all-purpose flour works just fine. And we're gonna put a little corn stuff in there too for that texture. And of course, we're gonna need our same seasonings once again. So we'll do that in this one. Wait, I forgot. Really, over here, get your sharpest knife. Cut these shits up into pieces. In fact, do that before you season it, because we're making chicken tendies. I know I didn't tell anyone about this. I didn't tell myself either, apparently. Cut those up into chicken tendy sizes. All right, now we cut that up. We re-seasoned it. Now we're gonna take another sip. And we're gonna clean that right away. If you have any respect for your knife, clean it as soon as you're done using it, and sharpen it, dry it, not in that order, and put it away. So I'm gonna do that. All right, so now that that's clean and put away, we're gonna prepare our flour mixture. We're gonna put some of this in there, some of this in there, and some spices. I really don't have measurements because I really don't care, and you shouldn't either. Just do what feels right. Follow your gut. If you're not. All right, so it's all mixed up. I also added some celery salt. If you don't like celery, I don't know what's wrong. This isn't. Yeah, there it is. If you don't like celery, I don't know what's wrong with you. Like, I understand not being like the biggest fan of celery, but like, who doesn't like? I get if you're like neutral, but if you dislike celery. Over here in this one, this is where we're gonna put our wet stuff. What do we need? What do we need? Some beer. Go ahead and put that in there. Don't put too much, like you can always do more later, but oh, someone will clean it up. You can always do too much, you can always do more later, but if you put too much, you're just gonna end up with a bunch of beer batter that you're gonna like probably have to throw away because you already put raw chicken in it, so it's not like you can put it away and use it later. Also eggs. Okay, we're gonna remove this top for optimal coolness. What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm contributing. Right, so we're gonna take our eggs, do a little fancy stuff. I'm gonna take a whisk and you're just gonna whisk this together. Try not to get sucked in by the tidal waves. So you could do the traditional wet hand, dry hand technique and not get your hands all dirty, or you could also just not care. So we're gonna cover this up. Make sure it's nice and covered. All right, then we're gonna go over here. Now here's important. We're gonna double dip. Ooh, nice. Easy crazy. We're gonna do a triple dip. Oh, woo. Does this even do anything? Leave it in the comments. I'm not following a recipe. Recipes are for schmucks. We're gonna leave it over here. So we're gonna do that with all of those. We're gonna do a little quick montage. All right, so now that we got that all sorted out, we got all this shit covered in the flour. At the end, I got a little shoddy there because I ran out of flour. You can just put more flour on it, or you can just not care, like me. Now we're gonna come over here. We're gonna grab some oil. Use some canola oil, some peanut oil. You know, some good stuff for frying. Don't use olive oil because that'll burn. You know how burnt olives taste. So once you bring that heat up, you're gonna want to pop the top off this bad boy. Boom. Don't know. And fill this up. So we're gonna do a little shallow fry here, which means we want it basically to like reach the top of our chicken tendies, but we don't want them like super submerged. Okay, we're not frying a chicken leg or a chicken breast. We just want that texture, and we want to get it cooked. Also with that shallow fry, we're gonna get some nice little charring on the bottom. That really helps us out for flavor. I'm making all this up. Remember what I said about the leftover beer batter? What can I do with this? Does anyone know? Leave it in the comments. Can I just like... I have no idea. Alright, so to check if the oil is heated enough. It probably isn't. It's only been like a minute, but we're gonna take a piece. We're gonna take a piece, and we're just gonna touch it. Ooh, you see how it bubbled? It sizzled. I would say it could still go a little bit longer before we put it in, but that's what you want. That's what you want. You also want a cast iron because it conducts heat better, and if anyone breaks into your house, they're not gonna steal it because this shit is way too heavy. Look at that. Look at that. Mmm. Mmm. Oh, alright, these boys probably honestly been here long enough. I'm gonna pass them over here. Also, I mean, just like a rule of like cooking chicken, and just like cooking in general, but specifically chicken, it's just gonna keep cooking while it cools down. So if you like cook it until you know that that's got them pearly whites on the inside, it's gonna be overcooked. It's gonna be dry. So don't do that. Put these over here. Let these boys hang out for a bit. And we're gonna put in some more strips. Now there are people that will warn you about your oil breaking and not being sturdy enough. I don't care. In my experience, canola oil works fine, vegetable oil. Peanut oil isn't really like that available where I'm from, so I haven't really tried that. I've heard it's really sturdy though. I don't care though. Alright, so now we need a plate. We need some breads. Get your sauce. Put some chicken in that. You want just enough for a little heart attack. You might want to check to see if your chicken is cooked first. I'm gonna just trust. Put some Q sauce on that. You can make like a slaw for it. Honestly, I was going to, but then I didn't feel like it. Also, no lettuce is allowed in this house. Look at that bad boy. It is 11:30. Why would you make this now? Thank you. We're supposed to eat it. And that, my Jeemos, is how you make the best goddamn chicken Sammy-Sam of your life. Bro, tell me you don't want a little bit of this. Oh my god, the bread doesn't matter. The bread is a vehicle for the chicken. The chicken's so spicy, so it's got heat, bro. So the bread's gotta be bland. Dude, oh my god, it's so good.